So, I watched the Switch 2 big reveal the other week. Like most people, I liked what I saw, shrugged off the console price until we got to the sticker shock of the games. 75 quid for Mario Kart. Canal lads, what gold toilet were you sitting on when you shit that one out? Much like what Stephanie Sterling said, Nintendo don't have to do this, they want to do this, and they were planning on pulling this bullshit before the peroxide gorilla pulled a line of shit smeared tariffs out of his arse like an endless soil magician's handkerchief. It bears repeating that Nintendo, and in fact no company ever, is your friend. Senpai will not notice you unless you have the temerity to make a fan game or use their assets in any way, and then they'll copyright strike you to hell and back. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they're not your friend. Look, we all love Iwata, and Nintendo have made a lot of cool stuff, most of which are on my double deep Billy bookcase. And I'm the sort of stupid bugger that early adopted most consoles and handhelds from them, including the Wii U, and even I'm having reservations. Let's not forget that in their infinite wisdom, they want us to pay a tenner for a tech demo. This Switch 2 tour, aka Temu Astrobot. Anyone remember 1-2 Switch? Anyone buy it? Because I didn't. But do you know what I do remember fondly? Wii Sport as a pack-in and proof of concept, the Street Pass mini games on 3DS, because they both gave me something to do in my system when there wasn't much out. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to pay a tenner for a tech demo when I can just watch a YouTube vid that tells me what the Switch 2's features are. This isn't some small indie company. Nintendo has a war chest that is considerable. So let's face it, no, they don't have to increase the cost of the games. Not when everyone's on the bones of their arse in a cost of living crisis, when interest rates have went up and wages have not kept the pace, when energy prices and food prices, mortgage, rent, and everything is more expensive. But it's a luxury product, I hear you say. And yeah, you're not wrong. It's a luxury, not a necessity. But I don't know, man. At this point, I'm just ranting into the void and no one's going to listen, least of all Nintendo. I'm a nobody. I'm a non-presence on here. I'm not a content creator. I'm not even content with half of the creations on here most of the time. But to quote Voyager and Station 11, survival is insufficient. Yeah, it's a luxury, but it'd be nice if things were actually within grasp and were fair. I guess I'm just trying to say, have a think and vote with your wallet. We've all got backlogs, and there's other games and other systems. I'm not saying to not get the Switch 2, but I am advocating for a moment of pause. Remember the launch of the 3DS? Remember how Nintendo had to backpedal and lower the price? I'm not saying it's going to happen again, but it could, if you're smart about it. So, I don't know, catch up on your backlog. Soft mod of 3DS. God knows Nintendo won't support it anymore. Go to town. Play any games in any way you possibly can. Because at the end of the day, there's an endless amount and they're not going to run out at any time soon. And the onus is on Nintendo to prove why the Switch 2 should be a thing and why these games should be as expensive as they are. Well, I guess that's me for now. Thanks for listening, or not, and take care.